Standing at the head of your mat, with your feet hip-width apart and parallel with each other, balance your weight between the balls of your feet and your heels. Allow your pelvis to float on your legs, stable and balanced. Steady breathing. Now shift your weight to one leg for tree pose. Send strong root energy down through your standing leg. And from the front of the heel, draw a lift up your leg, through your spine to the crown of your head. Direct your gaze forward and slightly down. As you breathe in, bend your free leg, holding your ankle if you can. Place your foot on the inside of your standing thigh and stretch your arms out at shoulder level. If this is difficult, you can modify your foot position by placing your foot at your knee, your calf, or on the floor with your heel on your ankle. Extend your arms wide from your side ribs and underarms, and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Steady breath. Allow each exhalation to draw your navel toward your spine to stabilize your pose. Breathe in, palms up. Breathe out, arms overhead. Relax your face. Steady breath. Pull your bent knee slightly back. Breathe in, lower your arms. Breathing out, lower your foot back to mountain pose. Now shift your weight to your other leg. Spread the foot wide. Send strong root energy down through the leg. Let a lift rebound out of your roots, up the center of your leg, through your spine to your skull. Direct your gaze forward and down. Now, breathing in, bend your free leg. Breathing out, place your foot as high on your inner thigh as you can. Stretch your arms out at shoulder level. Smooth, steady breathing, each out breath stabilizing your lower belly. Drawing up on your inner thigh helps you keep your foot in place. Breathe in, palms up. Breathe out, arms overhead. Soften your heart and release any tension you feel in your mid-torso. You're well grounded, but light. Pull your bent knee slightly back. Breathe in, lower your arms. Breathe out, lower your foot, and stand in mountain pose, feeling the quiet mind that is always a product of balance. Now turn sideways on your mat and stand with your feet wide apart and parallel. Stretch your arms out at shoulder level, lining your feet up with your wrists. If that stance is too wide for you, adjust your distance until you feel a comfortable stretch. And feel your arms radiate from your open heart. Your breath making a quiet, steady whisper sound low in your throat. Now hold your hips. Turn your right leg out 90 degrees, so your knee and toes face the short end of your mat. Turn your back foot and hips to the right about 10 degrees. Spread your feet and press down to the outside of your left foot. Triangle pose. Extend your right arm up by your ear, creating a nice stretch through your side, body, and shoulder. Breathing in, slide your hips towards the rear of your mat. And breathing out, stretch out over your right leg, bringing your hand to your leg or your fingertips on the floor by your big toe. You can place your hand on a block if you wish, for greater ease and stability. Pressing down through your right big toe and your right hand, engage and lift your chest. Pull your left shoulder blade up and your left shoulder back, rotating your skull from your chest to the left. Steady whisper breathing. Breathing in, stretch your left arm up, gazing at your left hand. Fix your hand in place and exhaling, pull your left shoulder slightly back to deepen the spinal twist in your upper back. Both arms radiate from the heart. You breathe steadily. The whisper sound of your breath more audible in your throat than your nose. Breathe in, begin to stand. Breathing out, lift out of your hips. Hold your hips and turn your feet forward. Now rotate your left leg out 90 degrees. Knee and toes face the end of your mat. Turn your right foot and hips slightly to the left, about 10 degrees. Ground your pose by rooting the left big toe and pressing the outer right foot firmly down. From the front of your heels, feel a strong stretch climb up the core of each leg. Stretch your left arm up by your ear, rotating your upper arm so your palm turns in. Breathing in, slide your hips towards the rear of your mat, maintaining length in your waist. Breathing out, bring your hand down to your leg, to the floor by your big toe, or onto a block. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, press strongly down through your left arm to expand and lift your chest. Pull your right collarbone away from the center chest and the right shoulder back. From your open chest, rotate your skull to the right. Breathe in, stretch your right arm up, and gaze at your hand. Fix your right arm in position, and then pull the right shoulder further back to juice up the twist in your upper spine. Each breath in, your chest expands. You ground your legs. Each breath out, stretch strongly. Inhaling, begin to stand. And as you exhale, lift from your legs to stand fully upright. Hold your hips and turn your feet forward. Extended side angle pose. Turn your legs to the right again. Right leg out 90 degrees. Kneecap facing the toes. Left foot and hips turn slightly to the right, about 10 degrees. Strongly ground the back leg by channeling movement down the leg and pressing the outside of the foot firmly to the floor. Extend your right arm up by your ear, spinning the arm so your palm faces in. Breathing in, slide your hips towards the rear of your mat. Breathing out, bend your right leg 90 degrees and place your arm on the floor inside the leg by your inner heel. Check your alignment. Your right knee's over your ankle and facing your toes. Your thigh parallel to the floor. Make quick adjustments if you need to. Tune in to the steady whisper of your breath. Lean lightly against your leg with your arm to keep your knee in line with your toes. With your next breath out, press down through your fingers to lift your chest. And as your chest expands, pull your left collarbone away from the center chest and your shoulder back. Turn your head to the left from your heart. Back leg strong. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up, gazing at your left hand. Exhale your left shoulder back. Steady, whisper breath in your throat, mouth closed. Exhale equal to inhale. Breathe in, begin to stand. Breathe out, lift from your legs to stand upright. Straighten your knee. Hold your hips and turn your legs to the left. Conscious positioning of your legs is very important, creating stability in your pose. From your hip, turn your left leg out 90 degrees. Right leg and hip turn to the left about 10 degrees. Extend your left arm by your ear, spinning your upper arm to turn the palm in and broaden your shoulders. Firmly ground the back leg, pressing the outside of your foot down. Breathing in, slide your hips to the right. Breathing out, bend your left knee, placing your arm on the floor to the inside of your heel. Check your alignment. Left thigh parallel to the floor. Left knee over the ankle with your knee facing your toes. Steady whisper breathing. Lightly press your arm against your knee and breathing out, root down through your fingers to lift your chest. Lift your right collarbone and pull your shoulder back as you rotate your skull to the right. Steady breathing. Breathe in, extend your right arm up. Breathing out, gaze at your right arm, pull your shoulder back. If turning your head hurts your neck, either look straight forward or simply let your head hang a bit. Each breath in, expand. Each breath out, stretch. Breathe in, begin to stand. Breathe out, lift out of your hips to straighten your left knee. Hold your hips, turn your feet forward, and step your feet hip-width apart. Standing in mountain pose. Upright spine, steady your breathing. Standing side stretch. Breathe in and raise your arms overhead. Hold your left wrist with your right hand. Breathe in, bend deeply to the right. Breathe out, pull your left arm to create a nice stretch all the way down your ribs and hold. Keep breathing. Inhale, coming upright again, and change your grip. Hold your right wrist with your left hand. Breathe in, bend deeply to the left. Breathe out, pull your right arm, creating a nice stretch all down your right side. Breathe steadily. Inhale to center. Exhale, lower your arms as you lift your spine. Let's rotate the legs to the right again for Warrior Pose 1. From the hip, turn the right leg out 90 degrees. As you turn your left leg in, turn it a bit more than in previous poses, about 15 degrees. But make sure you can still strongly press your outer left foot down. Hold your hips, and exhaling, roll your belly to the right, pulling your right hip back to turn your hips to face the head of your mat. Breathing in, stretch your arms forward. Breathing out, arms overhead. Feel a big stretch from the side ribs up the underarm to the little fingers. Your neck is long, your face relaxed. Turning your belly to the right, breathe in and bend your right knee. Breathe out to lunge position. Knee over ankle, knee facing the toes, right thigh parallel to the floor. Make a quick adjustment if you need to. If your lower back hurts, lean forward slightly and lift your back ribs. Strong, steady whisper breathing. If you feel steady, take your head back and gaze at your thumbs. Spin your upper arms so your palms face each other. And breathing in, stretch your arms towards the rear of your mat, still gazing at your thumbs, lifting your back ribs and sliding your side ribs forward to expand the chest. Strong back leg. Breathe in, head up. Breathe out, straighten your knee, lowering your arms as you turn your feet forward. Hold your hips. Turn your legs to the left. From the hip, turn your left leg out 90 degrees. And turn your right leg in about 15 degrees, maintaining a strong stretch through your back leg, outer right foot firmly planted. Now rolling your belly to the left, pull your left hip back to square your hips towards the head of your mat. Warrior Pose 1 is a strong pose, requiring a strong, steady breath. Breathing in, arms forward. Breathing out, arms overhead, lifting from the side ribs and underarms. Long neck, gaze forward and slightly down. Expand your chest and steady your breathing. Inhale, bend your left knee to lunge. Check your alignment. Make any quick adjustments you need. Try to relax your uppermost thigh slightly to make space in your left hip. Keep your back leg strong. If you're steady, drop your head back, gazing at your thumbs. If you're still steady, Inhale, expand your heart, reaching your heart to your hands. And exhale, reach with your arms towards the rear of your mat, spinning your inner arms past your ears. Breathe. Inhale, head up, torso upright. Exhale, straightening your knee. Turn your feet forward, hold your hips. Spread your feet wide, drawing up your inner thighs. Expand your chest, head back, breathe in. Breathe out, hinge over from your hips and down, and simply hang. Stretching your arms through your legs, and letting them relax. This inverted pose helps your breath to slow down. Consciously lengthen your out-breath. Now place your hands on the floor under your shoulders. Press down through your arms to lift your chest and step your feet together, hip-width apart. Relax in standing forward bend. Breathing in, stretch your arms forward and stand. Breathing out, lower your arms, join your palms in prayer position at your chest.